The NBA 2K21 demo is out now, and in this episode, we're jumping right in. Plus, we look back at our best 2K TV moments of 2K20.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. We've got the Utah Jazz facing the Houston Rockets. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Malone. Maravich is out there with Stockton. And it's Dantley in at the 3 seat. Now, here is Maravich. Over Harden. Here's Heaton. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Now Harden. Poke loose. Here is Maravich. Passes it to Dantley. The pass to Malone. Over Harden. Malone misses.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Harden kicks to Malone. Fades back. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from a 4.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Dantley, a terrific shot on the turnaround.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
And it goes down 2 points.
Yet another hard shot that Harden makes look easy. Amazing at measuring the floating jumper.
Stockton passes to Maravich. Wants to get it to Malone and does. That one goes. Count it.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Pass to Olajuwon. Olajuwon drawn the double team. It's Murphy outside, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice find.
Shoots it. Again, the Jazz score.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here is Murphy. Harden surveying the D. Pocket 6. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Maravich. That one, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
You know, Harden has that quick first step. Once he sees a lane to the rim, he's going to take it.
Utah leading. Here's Dantley. Stockton outside. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Baka mga alas 7, 7:30. Hindi. Marami siyang naramdaman. Kailan
Smith against Mitchell. Down low. And Yao gets it to go on the assist from Kenny Smith.
And Yao Ming's a handful when he's this deep. I mean, virtually impossible to guard. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. Easier said than done, though.
Now, here's Mitchell. Hayward from outside. His first shot is a miss. Oh, for one to start the contest. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by one.
sabi mas malakas daw ako. Sabi, baka makakatawang. Dati kasi
Drexler against Hayward.
ako kasi dati nung
Drexler's shot is off.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Mr. Hayward gets the three-pointer to fall.
A tough cover out there. You want to close out hard on Hayward, but you also have to respect his ability to take you off the bounce.
Now here's Drexler. No points in the game yet for him. A three ball. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1-2.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Mitchell. There's 48 seconds left in the first. Shot from 12. Second shot opportunity. Here's Simpson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. In the corner, it's Hayward. Tries again, and it's finished off inside by Gobert.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Now, here is Smith. Inside, Simpson, and he pings it home with one hand.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Jazz out in front, leading by just one. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
The Rockets trail. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Houston. Drexler out there with Hayes. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then there's Yao. And it's Paul in at the point guard. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. Here's Yao. Hayes trying to break through. And it's Yao. That time the assist by McGrady. Yao's got the lead up to 1 now for the Rockets. Passes it to Robinson. Over Hayes. No good off the front iron. And here's Houston. Ball surveying the floor. Buries it down low. And now a 3-point Rocket lead.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Mitchell against Paul. The drive by Mitchell. And it's blocked.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry. And there's There was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Mitchell. Down with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Hayes, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Mitchell. The Rockets pull it in. Drexler outside. A floater. Bucket is good. Drexler's got 5 now.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Harden against Maravich to stop the run. Malone, no luck. Rockets leading by 7. Here's Harden. And it's Malone with the rebound. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
And this has really become a struggle for them. Their shots aren't dropping, and it's reflected on the scoreboard that they need to put everything they have into getting high percentage shots.
Harden has a wide open look. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Malone's checked in for Houston. Maravich against Harden. Outside, Maravich. Goes up on the wing, gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Olajuwon drawn the double team, kicks it out to Harden. Olajuwon trying to break free. Another miss by Harden.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
The pass to Stockton. Here's Malone. Olajuwon with the block.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
And the Rockets making a change here. Sampson's checked in. And Utah also making a switch. Kirilenko's checked in. Here's Dantley. Shot clock at 6. Over Tomjanovich. The Jazz again can't hit it.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Stockton passes to Eaton. Back to Stockton. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the lead, you could see his feet were set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the Rockets making a change here. Smith is checked in. Olajuwon kicks to Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Smith's got the lead up to 10 now for Houston.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Stockton. Off the left rim and out. And here are the Rockets now. This run now up to 13-2. Smith the pass to Harden. Houston moving the ball around. Olajuwon dishes to Harden. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 12-point Rocket lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Stockton kicks to Hayward. Over Harden. The Jazz with another miss. Hayward's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. That's a floater go. Hayward with some nice D.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this point. Man, wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
The feed now to Olajuwon, and it's Olajuwon with the jam.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find it. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
Jazz trail by 14. And here's Maravich. Got a piece of it. And so it's Houston, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be back with you shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Halfway through this round one matchup of the NBA playoffs, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaq. Looking at Houston, they've had the upper hand in this series, and boy, did they look great out there tonight. Completely in control at the half, certainly looking to make it a 4-1 series. Kenny, what you think about the Rockets?
That was the half of the superset for them. A lot of offense coming off the bench, and that's such a luxury to have that kind of firepower available. There were times when the pace picked up when the second unit came into the game, and that's the best part, having a bunch of guys who's ready at the drop of a hat.
And Shaq, how do you think the Jazz were playing?
Well, they struggle in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. And it's Harden with the ball for the Houston Rockets. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. So on the floor for Utah, we've got John Stockton. He's out there with Maravich, and it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
You know, if you give Harden daylight to shoot from the mid-range, he'll take it. Can't give him any room, mid-range or 3, but mostly mid-range.
Maravich, the pass to Ayton. Outside, Maravich. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Tatley. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Harden outside. Kicks it to Murphy. Here's Malone. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Rockets lead by 18. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Maravich with it to the middle. Here's Stockton. And the rebound goes to Murphy.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard, lights out shooter, and an even better distributor.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
2-2.
Free throw against Stockton. And so he makes both from the line. Houston leading by 16. McGrady outside. On deep, Drexler. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Griffith passes to Baylor. And McGrady comes to help. Kicks it to Stockton. Pass to Griffith. To the inside. Here's Bailey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
For Utah, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. No check in for Houston. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Drexler left side. It's good from about 19 feet. Drexler's got 7.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Stockton against Paul. Count that bucket. Stockton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Stockton almost impossible to guard in the pick and roll. When he gets a little daylight, he is always ready to pull the trigger.
Drexler outside. Feeds to Hayes. And he uses the glass on the way. Hayes has got his first points in this one.
Boy, the size and strength of Hayes. I mean, love seeing him get into position and score down low.
Ball against Stockton. Pass to Mitchell. Left tray. Utah gets a pass. Boozer. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, you want to see Boozer hit the boards, utilizing that big, strong body there on the offensive glass.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Jazz making a change here. Hayward's checked in.
What's up?
Boozer, quite the efficient scorer, a banger in the post, who also has a very solid and reliable mid-range shot.
Here's Drexler, and that one drops. 9 points in the game so far.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Stockton passes to Robinson. Over Hayes. And Carlos Boozer gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Houston making a switch. Sampson's checked in. And Utah with a change here, too. Roberry's checked in for Robinson. Here's Drexler. 9 points in the game so far. to the paint. Andre Kirilenko checked in for Utah. McGrady outside. Passes to Paul. 5 on the clock. The three. Another miss by Houston. Jazz trail by 15. The shot by Hayward. Wide open. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Hayward's got his second bucket tonight.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
From deep three-point range, and there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Paul. And the Rockets lead by 16. And so it's Utah here at the ball. Stockton outside. To the middle. Here's Hayward. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hayward's got 7 points.
Boy, I love watching Stockton share the ball. He does it with such aplomb. He's unselfish and always looking for the open man.
Drexler against Kirilenko. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Houston shooting their first free throws of this one. First free throw is good.
Yeah, one of the more entertaining players we've seen in the game. Clyde Drexler, the glide. Athleticism all over the place.
And he can't hit the second. Jazz trail by 15. Now Maravich pulls it up. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. On the pass to Malone. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Rebound, Utah. Here's Maravich. The quick look, no good that time. Houston leading by 13. There's the feed to Malone. Gobert with the block. Pass to Dantley. He kicks to Maravich. Over Francis. Maravich, good. Maravich has got 6.
You know, he can beat you a lot of ways. Actually, any kind of way. The quick jumper, his agility on the move is excellent. Maravich always making things happen.
Here's Drexler. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Houston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. They've got Malone, and it's Francis in a 2-guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Eaton the pass to Maravich. Here's the teardrop. Gets it down to single digits.
and they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And the basket by Murphy.
And when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Maravich. And it's Malone with the rebound. Houston leading by 11. Tomjanovich passes to Malone. Up again. It's good on the putback.
You know, part of what makes Malone such a good rebounder is his aggressiveness. I mean, and he also has a real nose for the ball.
Pass to Eaton. Back to Maravich. Shot clock at 6. Good on the shot.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
John Stockton stepped in for Andre Kirilenko. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, during the break I was able to catch the message Houston's coach gave to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said, this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. Let's see if they were listening, guys.
Tom Maravich. He's guarded by Murphy. Here's Malone. Elijah Wan with the block. And he recovers it. They get it back.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Harden outside. That's his 6th field goal today. And that makes him now 6 for 11. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Houston.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Houston leading by 15. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Passes it to Murphy. 6 to shoot. 18 feet out. Rebound, Utah. Eaton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Malone against Harden. Kicks to Murphy. Over Stockton. Murphy can't hit. Jazz trail by 13. Inside. A nice shot by Stockton.
You know, Stockton is really clever when it comes to scoring inside. Not the biggest guy, but he finds a way to get the job done.
Maravich against Harden. Over Maravich. Harden, that's good. And the Rockets lead by 13.
And one of the things about Harden is he is incredible at scoring despite getting hit. I mean, astonishing to me how he maintains his focus on these shots.
Utah calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And now a moment to take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field. And a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't have picked a better time to take his game up a notch. On the wing, shot is good off the back rim and in. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Steps back and shoots. Utah with the rebound. Malone's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Maravich, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Pistol Pete, oozing with natural talent. Behind the scene, he puts in a lot of work, too.
He misses the free throw.
And Maravich, the skill set, how savvy he is, and then the showmanship that he brings to the table. I don't know that we've ever had a guy more creative at the game of basketball.
And the second of 2 is good. That brings them to within 10.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Here's Olajuwon, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Hakeem Olajuwon, a transcendent talent. Late to the game, but my, oh my, what a beast of a big man. He's certainly a guy you can build a team around.
And the first one drops. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Jazz trail by 11. And there's the pass to Dantley. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
Murphy passes to Tomjanovich. Here's Olajuwon, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Olajuwon's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. 43 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Stolen by Malone. Here's Tomjanovich. He dishes it to Malone. Eaton grabs the miss.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
You've got to close out on Stockton now. He's a deadly 3-point shooter and has textbook form.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one. That makes it a 7-point lead.
And, you know, after being a 6th man during the beginning of his career, Harden has blossomed into a big-time star. He's a top-tier combo guard in this league now.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 8. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60 seconds, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Now here's Gobert. Mitchell outside. Takes the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. They had control the whole series, and they are just rolling now, winning round 1, 4 games to 1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by taking this one in 5. Round 2 should be exciting as well.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
Welcome to a special edition of 2K TV.
The wait is almost over. We are just days away from 2K Day and the launch of NBA 2K21.
And if you can't wait, you can get early access to the NBA 2K21 demo right now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's starting off right Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We've got the Detroit Pistons taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. So Detroit will get the first possession. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. We've got Hill. Thomas is out there with Joe Dumars. That's DeBusschere, and it's Lanier in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Dumars. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Buries it from 3-point range. Giannis has got the first points up on the board here for the Bucks. Grant Hill on the wing. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Free from Robertson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
And Kevin, this is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
So it's Detroit now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Just 5 to shoot. Thomas, it's a wide open look. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, they'll take that. But they got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
Moncrief kicks to Robertson. Over Thomas. Robertson, good.
And really one of the best at working kind of that in-between area. He's got that high release point on his jumper, which makes it unblockable.
Now, here's Dumars. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Outside Thomas. Down low. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Giannis outside. Fires from the wing. Detroit with the rebound.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Here's Hill. from about 19 feet, and that's off the glass and in.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
There's Baker. With some art, the putback, great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Thomas. Softly drops in the floater.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Now here's Young. Excellent D there from DeBusschere.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Hill kicks to Thomas. Goes back up. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds in this game. Robertson outside. Hill against Moncrief. Pass to Baker. Over Thomas. Baker with the bucket. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I spoke with Detroit's head coach. He said what we've heard from teams many times in similar circumstances. This series doesn't really start until one team faces elimination. He knows what they're up against. They're on the road playing a great team, and it's going to take probably their best effort of the season tonight to pull this one out. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Cummings, he's checked in for Baker. Johnson comes in for Antetokounmpo. Ray Allen, he's checked in for Moncrief. And it's Dandridge in for Robertson. Here's Phillips. Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot. And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Phillips passes to Stackhouse. Dandridge against Phillips. Throws it up high. Got a piece of it. And taken away by Johnson. Pass to Dandridge. Now Cummings. Here's Johnson. And he starts out with a miss in this one.
Now with the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Now here's Johnson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The pass to Andrew. Now here is Abdul-Jabbar. From deep. Johnson's shot is off. Pistons trail by 7. Pass to Wallace. Outside Phillips. Feeds it to Griffin. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Can't let Griffin get loose in the screen and roll. That's inviting trouble.
Milwaukee leading by 5. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Abdul-Jabbar against Wallace. Here's Dandridge. Buries the long-range jumper.
Now off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Griffin with it. Lets it go with the 3. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possession.
Milwaukee leading by 8. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Detroit, Jerry Stackhouse is out there with Wallace. Then there's Richard Hamilton. Then it's Lambier. It's Bing in at point guard.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Passes to Wallace. Here's Lambier. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Here's Milwaukee now. Pressey dishes to Johnson. He lobs it up, and the jam by Terry Cummings.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here is Hamilton. Cummings grabs the board.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Pressey. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Here's Bridgman. Clock at 4. Launches a 3. Can't get it to fall. He's missed the second after making his first. No good from Stackhouse. Bucks leading by 10. Bridgman the pass to Johnson. Pass to McLaughlin. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Cummings can't hit. Pistons trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that. And I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. For Milwaukee. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Robertson against Thomas. Giannis inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
The Bucks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. First free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons, trailing here by 8, and he comes up with the deuce.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Now here's Moncrief. There's the pass to Robertson. Back to Moncrief. The 3. Offensive rebound. Baker. Nice D from Lambier.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to protect him.
The Bucks making a switch here. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in. Griffin's checked in for Detroit. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Dumars. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range, the rebound by Baker.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Now, here is Hill. If it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Thomas.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Robertson outside. Baseline J on the way. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Pistons trail by 4. Upside Thomas. And Thomas with the stop.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
And it's not going to be easy, but they've come this far, and they're right here.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
And yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive.
A different look for
Nicolas Santos.
Dandridge comes in for Michael Redd. And Allen subbed in for Moncrief. And then for Detroit, Dennis Rodman. He's checked in for Hill. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Thomas. Now here's Allen. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. That one drops for him.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
51 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Rodman. Pass to Lanier. Allen against Dumars. To the inside. That's it, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Billups.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Passes at Dandridge. 27 seconds left in the first half of the game. Some solid defense by Rodman. That's tipped. Billups against Robertson. Down low. Abdul-Jabbar. It's hauled in by Lanier. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Lanier. Billups inside the line. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bucks lead by 2. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. How about the playoff atmosphere? We're going to break down all the first half action for you. Well, for the Bucks, although they haven't been dominant in this series so far, tonight is clearly not going to be easy. If they hope to finish the series off here in Game 5, they've got some work to do in the second half. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
I think it was their passing that's kept them in the game. You can see it in their assist numbers. They were very, very unselfish. The ball moving from side to side. Guys making good cuts. It's enabled them to create a lot of chances. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. It's been quite a game so far for Isaiah Thomas.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Proving once again why he's considered a clutch talent in this league, rising to the occasion.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Baker out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Robertson. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Moncrief in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Knocks it loose. Stolen by DeBusschere. Thomas against Robertson. Thomas passes to DeBusschere. Over Abdul-Jabbar. DeBusschere can't get the basket. Milwaukee in the lead. Baker kicks to Robertson. Back to Baker. Now the pass to Moncrief. 6 on the shot clock. Robertson right side. No good. Shot missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
One ear, no good. Giannis inside. He's guarded by Hill. And the dunk by Giannis.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Dumars the pass to Thomas. A floater. He takes it up and lays it in. Thomas got 12 points in the game.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about shooting.
Robertson kicks to Baker. Down his high post. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Brent Hill picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Johnson, he's checked in for the Bucks. McLaughlin comes in for Robertson. And so he hits both. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pistons trail by 4. Bing, the pass to Hamilton. No good on the 3. Hamilton's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Giannis drives in. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Giannis has got 6 points in the quarter. Antetokounmpo's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Hamilton with it, and Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
And it's Johnson with the jam.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Milwaukee shooting a triple top of the line in the game.
What's up?
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Bing. Will it go? 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I've heard Bing say that what he enjoys more than anything is putting pressure on the defense, forcing them into mistakes, and he forces one there, drawing the foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first one falls. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in for Milwaukee. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pressey passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Bridgman. Sinks the triple. Pressey's got the lead up to 10 now for Milwaukee.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Now here's Wallace. It's Rip Hamilton on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. The shot comes out, and Milwaukee will come the other way. To the middle. Here's Bridgman. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Our timeout called by Detroit. Allen comes in for McLaughlin. Detroit also making some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Laimbeer. Rodman comes in for Jerry Stackhouse. And Chauncey Billups has subbed in for Richard Hamilton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, he's a minute close to the rim. When Griffin gets the ball in the position he wants, you got to whack it.
The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. No good on the free throw.
You know the University of Oklahoma has produced this year great players of the year. But Blake Griffin has to be the best of the bunch.
And he sinks the second. Bucks leading by 11. This is a Dandridge. Pressey passes Dandridge. Griffin with some nice D. Dandridge has gone 2 for 5 tonight. Pass to Bing. a minute 40 left in the third quarter. Not loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now the Bucks moving it up. And slam dunk by Johnson.
He's going to put that one in his strike book. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now here's Volz. Odman passes to Griffin. Left block shot on the way, and it's good off the glass. Griffin's got 5 now.
Well, that's just how you draw it up, right? As easy as a look as they could find.
Here's Johnson to the paint. Here's Dandridge. Another shot. Abdul-Jabbar. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Different look from Milwaukee. Baker, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Red comes in for Johnson. And it's Robertson in for Pressey. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Allen against Billups. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lanier, defended by Allen, and the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut to just 11 points in the basket from Lanier. Thomas against Robertson. The pass to Baker. 6 to shoot over Lanier, and again it's Milwaukee converted. Here's DeBusschere. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
Yeah, finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bucks ahead. They lead by 11. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. We've got Thomas. Hill is out there with DeBusschere. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Lanier in at the center, walking down the middle. Head catch to Baker. It is now Giannis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Take a break. Take a break. Reset.
And that one misses. Joe Dumars. He stepped in for Chauncey Billups. Good on the second free throw. Pistons trail by 12. Outside Thomas. Pass to Hill. Over Giannis. Hill, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss it either.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Thomas passes to DeBusschere. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. Bucks leading by 12. Robertson kicks to Red. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Here's Dandridge. He started by Hill. Dandridge can't make it work.
Well, he hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. It's a good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Yep, that one goes in there. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Robertson passes to Baker. There's the lob into the Kumbo. Isaiah Thomas with the rebound.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
So I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
A different look from Milwaukee. Abdul-Jabbar checked in for Dandridge, and it's Moncrief in for Michael Ray. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during that last timeout, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bucks said to his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Dumars the pass to Thomas. Back to Dumars. 5 to shoot. Tries it from 19. Here's Lanier, a second chance effort, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Lanier is one of the most graceful big men to ever play this game. From his post moves to his outside shot to his defending. Everything about Lanier is fluid.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now here's Moncrief. Pass to Robertson. Over Thomas. Tipped away and stolen by Thomas. It's Hill on the wing. The pass to Thomas. Outside Dumars. Hooked away. Now here's Moncrief. He started closer. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's guarded by Thomas. Giannis dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. And it's in there.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't have picked a better time to take his game up a notch. Here's Robertson. Isaiah Thomas picking up that last basket. Robertson passes to Moncrief. Kicks to Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. The shot will not fall. Excellent D there from DeBusschere. Hill against Moncrief. Hill passes to Winnie. It's back to Hill. Pass to Winnie. Outside Dumars. Run past the arc. But they recover it. Second chance shot. A rebound by the Bucks.
And that is a textbook example to defend your rim.
And that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent this. One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Just a fantastic look.
Inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And we always talk about making your teammates better. That assist was right on target.
Johnson, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Free throw no good for DeBusschere.
And guys, it's really amazing the effect DeBusschere has on this team, especially on the defensive end. He's smart, he's cagey, and incredibly tough.
Robertson, no good on the shot. And it's Detroit the other way. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from DeBusschere.
And just an excellent setup. Joe Dumars just plays with such poise and intelligence, the quintessential combo guard.
And Milwaukee has possession. Now here's Johnson. On the clock. On deep. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on his second chance points. And the Bucks lead by 8.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass to the tip here.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're down by 8. There's 10 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I'm really curious to see what their strategy is at this point. You can't afford any wasted possessions.
Laces one from 3. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Here's Thomas with the three. Missed. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. They had control the whole series, and they are just rolling now, winning round 1, 4 games to 1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by taking this one in 5. Round 2 should be exciting as well.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.